This Rice Sports back at you with another video. And today's talk's gonna be, is it a sin to be a transgender? I mean, is there anywhere in the Bible that say that it's a sin for a man to become a woman and a woman to become a man? Is there a sin that describes that? I mean, not exactly. Because obviously, we live in a more high-tech world now. But just think, what if after Adam saw Eve, he looked at Eve, and he's like, you know what? I want to be a woman. I like Eve's voice better. My voice is deep and ugly. And she got some prettier chest than I do. I want to have a chest like Eve. What if Adam actually said that? And what if he really, just think, what if Adam actually wanted to be a woman when he saw Eve? You know what? That would have been the end of humanity right there. If Adam wanted to be a woman. Obviously, he didn't live in the high-tech world we do, so no way he could inject himself with estrogen, get implants or whatnot. He just couldn't do it. We're gonna say, later, if we're gonna pretend like there was a fruit that had estrogen in it, what if Adam just took that fruit and he ate it? He decided he wanted to become a woman. You know what? I won't be making this video, and you won't be watching this video. You know why? Because we would have never been born. Humanity would have ended before it even started. So obviously, the Bible don't really talk about men becoming woman or a woman becoming a man, because they lived in a low advanced technology back then. There's no estrogen they could inject herself with, and there's no testosterone for Eve to inject herself with, or any of those other people in the Bible. It just didn't happen. But the closer we get to it, I mean, there is a Bible verse that say that a man shouldn't wear a woman's gown. That's pretty much as close as we get to a transgender. A man shouldn't wear a woman's gown. I'm not quite sure what verse that is. I mean, you can look up online and you can probably find a verse. Obviously, I wouldn't want to wear a woman's gown anyway. But some of us are just wondering, well, it says you shouldn't wear a woman's gown. Don't say anything about being transgender. Well, just think though. Should a man wear a woman's body? Because you know what the estrogen does, right? In case you don't know. It pretty much make you look like a woman. This estrogen. And guess what? It can make you develop breasts. Oh yes. It actually can, for real. Make you develop breasts. And it does some other changes too. So you actually start looking like a woman if you're a man taking estrogen. I mean, feel free to type in transgender women and you'll see some don't actually do look conventional as women. And they take it before their voice change. They can even sound like a woman. Never having to deal with the embarrassment of having that deep voice. So that's pretty much a man wearing a woman body. So now let's talk about women that want to become men or try to become men. There's testosterone, which is pretty much steroids. Because you remember back in the 90s, there was this wrestler called, I can't think of her name now. Okay, there's China. She's one. And then there's that other one, the Cold Badge. I mean, if you look at Nicole Badge, I don't even think she was even trying to be a man. She just want to be a muscular woman, so we're just going to use her as an example anyway. So you see how Nicole Badge is built. She had muscles. She was buff. Even by male standards, she was like pretty buff. And when she talked, she had a deep voice. You're probably wondering, how can a woman have a voice that deep? Testosterone. China's voice is kind of deep too, but not as deep as Nicole Badge. But testosterone can do some other things too. It can make a woman grow hair in her face. They grow a beard, goatee. I mean, they'll look conventional as a man. And of course, these women get a mastectomy. You want to know what mastectomy is? Just type it on YouTube, online, whatever. You find what it is. They will look like a man once they do it. That testosterone, hair on their face. Of course, what I do see with these trans men, they do be having scars on their chest. I mean, their chests do look different. Other than that, he pretty much look conventional as a man when they take that testosterone. And they can be as strong as a man too once they take it. So that'll be like a woman wearing a man's body and a man wearing a woman's body. Now, is this a sin? I mean, even though the Bible never actually said it was sin to be transgender, in my book, my heart is telling me it actually is a sin to be doing that. Because as you know, homosexual is a sin, but would that transgender woman still like woman though? She would still be straight, right? Or he would still be straight. I mean, technically, yeah. They would still be straight. But they're still wearing a woman's body. So I believe that it's a sin. I believe it's rebelling against God. I don't think God wants women to become men, and he don't want men to become women. Because let's go back to the garden. What if Eve saw Adam and she wanted those big muscles like him? She found a fruit that gave with high testosterone. And of course, Adam wanted to be a woman, and he found fruit with estrogen. It would have just been crazy right after that. And the human race would end. So if you're a man that just don't like being a man, I mean, there's not much you really do about it. I mean, you can transition, but I believe that you will be rebelling against God. I mean, the choice is yours. But this is just my opinion. I 100% believe that it's a sin to transition. I mean, what if you're like a transgender and you meet somebody? I went over this in my other video. Maybe you're a transgender woman. Some guy meets you. They like you. They go on a date with you and you just tell them that you used to be a man, that you're a transgender woman. I mean, it could mess up with your reputation. So I just want to put that out there. I know this is a raw topic. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you agree or disagree as to sin be transgender, feel free to leave comments. With that being said, have a blessed day. Bye for now.